Hi everybody, welcome. Tammy from Homesteading in the City with Tammy. Today's video is going to be another knitting video, so it is going to be episode 4 of the knitting podcast. So if you are interested in what I'm doing in the knit world and for Tammy's Homesteading Crafts, stick around because there's a lot to go over. Okay. So before we get started, I just wanted to take the moment to welcome you all to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate you coming by each week and watching the videos that I put out. I hope if you have not subscribed to my channel that you do subscribe. It does benefit me by you subscribing to my YouTube channel. So let's get started with today's video. We've got a lot to go over. So first news, usually I go over all of the stuff for Tammy's Homesteading Crafts, the bags that I make. I have no bags to show you. I have new bags in the shop. I have new bags in 2 locations now in Erie, Pennsylvania, where I live. One is at the Lavender Rabbit, which is a new style bag, and it is a extra large, one of my extra large bags that is more of a tote bag type thing. So it doesn't have removable handles and it doesn't have snaps. It has solid handles and it's just a wide open tote bag, like a grocery bag type thing. They are in her store, and actually I'll show you that when I go over and show you her store. I will do a snippet after I talk about her. I will show you the outside of her store and then the inside of her store and tell you a little bit about her store. And I will show my bags at that point in time inside the store there where they're at. But I have commissioned to put bags into her store, which is wonderful. So now I have bags in a location so people can actually physically go into a store and see my bags that are local instead of just being on the website. I don't have that tote bag at the moment on the website. I am going to start carrying a tote bag like that on the website for people who want more of a grocery tote bag or just a carry-all tote bag that has permanent handles that, you know, are not removable. So Lavender Rabbit, the Lavender Rabbit in the Village West in Erie, Pennsylvania on 26th Street is now carrying my bags. So let's hear a little bit about the Lavender Rabbit.
Village West Plaza is one of the places that the Lavender Rabbit is at. So let's go look at the Lavender Rabbit. So here is the front of the Lavender Rabbit. A cute little gift store that they have food, oils, and balsamics, and some other little extra gifts. So let's go on in and see what they have.
I think I need a steak in my skillet, so I just seared each side.
Some pastas that she carries.
Pasta in the skillet, then I put it in the oven for like.
And there's some candles down there that are carried. Some sauces.
And I have 2 big white pine trees. These are big figure eights. And
And then this is what she's known for, is the extra virgin olive oils. These are aged olive oils that she has. Some artichoke bruschetta. Some other pestos and stuff. And this is
yeah, he knows he can't grow up.
and then the next thing that she's known for is the balsamics.
And she'll flatten her ears and just swipe it. Yes. And he pops around the feet. Isn't this fun? She does. I said, she's not playing. Does anybody have questions? No, thank you.
And some spices.
I can't get my printer to work.
What you can put regular size on mine.
Blueberry
Oh, I want it regular. I want it regular size.
Well, I just can't.
With this one?
A tasting bar.
Yeah.
Well, I was surprised to see it was up here.
Soap.
Yeah.
She carries.
He likes to bark at them.
He's a golden doodle. We're working, and
Some
I've
different
done 3
pastas
weeks
that she
Saturdays,
carries.
3 weeks. So we're working on indoor voices.
And then this is the new section of teas and
And he tends
coffees.
to bark at him. Until he knows.
Chocolates.
1990. There you go.
She carries local honey and maple syrup.
Oh, those are good.
Some other little knickknacks of cups and everything.
I have one at home that I use on the grill or oven, and one that I use, I keep
Teapots
in
and
the
different
freezer.
things.
I use that one the most.
Yeah, what do you do with the
If I put appetizers or something out, it keeps it full.
You make a fancy
And,
security.
and you can keep replenishing it, and it stays full for hours. So I
Yeah,
get
it
through a
sounds like
whole
having a
evening.
piece of marble in there.
Oh, it is. What, do you want your receipt?
She carries the Republic,
Oh, yeah.
Republic of Tea.
Thank you.
Look at you as pawn, too. Oh, this is good stuff. Jackie's gonna put when you're learning, or you're exhausted.
Oh, like little.
Need a gift for someone special? Gift the unforgettable with like artist one, gift cards, and so much more. The perfect gifts at any price for every family. Shop now.
Do you know anyone down near Corey?
And then she has this section of little handmaids. And this is where we have Tammy's Homesteading Crafts. And the bags that we are supplying for them.
No.
They also have some handmade towels.
And of course, it's always not really.
And then some other products that she carries for kitchen products. But just some really cool items in this little tiny shop. So, you know, if you are local to me in Erie, Pennsylvania, please stop by the Village West Plaza and check out the Lavender Rabbit for, especially for the extra virgin olive oil and aged balsamics.
Cranberry relish and balsamic.
Okay, so that is all for Tammy's Homesteading Crafts for my bags and the website. Like I said, I have some new bags on the website, and I am making more, and I try to be putting them out on Facebook and Instagram, and I think maybe I have a picture of the bags that I have on the website, so I will show you those in a picture here that I have. I don't have them available to show at the moment. They are being displayed someplace. So I don't have them with me to show. Otherwise, I would be showing you the new bags that I have in stock. But I did some Scooby-Doo ones, some chicken ones. What else did I have in that section? There was 4 or 5 different kinds of bags that I had that I cut out and did this last round for kind of like spring type bags to put into the website on top of you know, I had just done the Star Wars last time, and I think those were all what I had done. Yeah, I had showed you the Star Wars set on the last episode, I think. If not, I have had a lot of bags put in on the excuse me, I'm trying. My brain is going faster than my mouth is going. If I did not show the Star Wars collection, I actually had a Star Wars collection that came out, and then I also had a spring kind of collection come out after my Easter collection, where it had the Scooby-Doo and the chickens and something else, and I can't remember. I know there was a ton. There was Groot. That was the other one. Groot and some more Star Wars, I guess is what it was that was in those ones. So I had a bunch of those bags come out. So if you are looking for those type of bags, they're in the website. So go ahead and check the website. I'll put the description of the website down below that you guys can go and look at and see what is new. I have been doing some updating on the website, and I actually have a new release section where I can put different things in there that I'm releasing. So I'm trying to put the new bags under the new release or the new arrivals, whatever it's labeled at this point on the website. But that's where I'm trying to put those collections and trying to keep them up to date that way. So that is it for Tammy's Homesteading Crafts. So let's get into my whips, what I've been doing with my whips. Okay, so with my whips, I have my sweater, my Easy V going. I have not worked on that at all, so I'm not going to show you. It has not moved 1 inch from 3 weeks ago, because it's been 3 weeks since I've done a knitting podcast. I have been knitting, and I have been sewing. The other thing that I have not gotten a row on is my shift cowl. Haven't done a row on that. I have, however, been working on my New Year's Eve cast on Christmas socks. They are almost to the point of doing the toe. I mean, we are quite a ways. I keep forgetting to put stitch markers or a progress keeper where I was. I have gotten, I mean, I probably did this much on my bags. So, I mean, I've got a lot that I have to, that I got a lot done on this. But this was an easy one to just sit and knit when I'm at shows and different things like that. So that's where I'm at with these. These are kind of like what I'm taking when I sit for shows and different things, because it's just a knitting in the round and I don't have to worry about losing count. I'm not counting or anything like that. The other thing that I have been working on, and I'm getting close to being done with them, is my my 2 baby sweaters that I have to do. I will not be showing them because I don't know if they watch the video, and I don't want them to see what the sweaters look like at this point in time. So with those sweaters, I'm just not going to show them at this point in time. I don't want anybody to, I don't want to ruin any surprises on them. They do have to be ready by the end of the month. And I'm getting them. One sweater has the sleeves on it, and I'm ready to split for the collar. And then the other sweater has the sleeves made, and I'm ready to attach the sleeves to that. So going along good on both of those, getting them, they will be done easy enough. I'm to the point that it's easy enough for me to start working on, to work on them and follow the directions and everything. So I'm able to do a couple hours on them at night. Those are my major knitting at this point in time, because I just need to get those done. The other thing, and this is part of my acquisitions. So I guess I'll talk about that with my acquisitions at this point in time. I have no finished projects, no finished objects, because I have not gotten anything done other than bags. I mean, I finished bags and stuff, but as far as any knitting, I haven't gotten any knitting done. So we'll talk about acquisitions, and then I will talk about the next commission project that I have to do. Okay, so the first acquisition that I got was, I got some yarn from Mermaid Tangles Yarn Company. She had this colorway in it. It's beautiful. I love the color of it. It's a bright purple, bright pink, and bright like a turquoise blue color there. I love the brightness of the colors. It is so squishy of yarn. So I ended up getting this from her. And in trade for some things, she had asked me to do some things for her. So, you know, I ended up getting this from her, which is wonderful. I love it. It's gorgeous yarn. Can't wait to decide what I want to do with it. I don't know if it's striping yarn or if it is just, if it's going to pool. I don't know, but I'm excited to use this yarn. So let's look at her label. There's her label there. But yes, so I got this from her, and really, really thrilled with this. Looking forward to, like I said, it's so squishy. Looking forward to making, don't know what it is going to be, but I am so excited to try to make something with this. Okay, the next thing I got was, I ended up getting some yarn from Kevin and Ray of Needles at the Ready. I saw that he had updated on Instagram that he had updated his shop on Etsy, so I thought, well, I'd jump over and see what they had. And I ended up getting this color here and it's got the greens and the blues, and I'm loving this really bright green yellow color that they have. And this colorway is Monsters U, an 80-20 blend and a sock yarn, and I pretty much like sock yarn. That's usually what I end up getting. I do a lot of socks, but I've been starting to do shawls and stuff like that, and I've noticed that if I can take and hold it double and do different things with it. So I really do like the sock yarn, instead of maybe a worsted weight or a DK weight, just because I can do more with the sock yarn, I feel, for what I do. So I ended up getting this colorway of Monsters U, and then this colorway, which I absolutely love, and this is just a little crush, and this has got your speckles of raspberry color. You have your mauve, your purples, speckles of purple, light pink. It's a really beautiful colorway. The pictures on the website don't do it justice as it does when you have it in hand. And I know my camera's not doing it justice either at this point. These are just the gorgeous colors. So these are two of my acquisitions that I got. Also in there they gave a thing of tea. And I'm a tea drinker, so I'm anxious. I've never had this brand of English breakfast tea, but I do love English breakfast tea. So I'm eager to try that. And then of course a sticker. So I'm able to put that on my computer with all the other stickers that I've gotten from people for buying yarn. So those were my two major yarn purchase acquisitions. The next thing that I ended up getting, it was another yarn purchase, but it was a commission type thing, and it is the scrubby yarn. I have been asked to make scrubbies as giveaways for a shower. So I got 3 different colors. I got the white, the blue, and then the variegated blue. Well, it's a tealy blue. So we wanted baby blue, but they don't have baby blue in this. So we've got the tealy blue. Was asked to do 70 scrubbies by the end of the month. So I have a lot of work to cut out for myself to get these done. But I will get them done. I have, it's crocheting, and crocheting is a little bit easier for me to do, but I just have to sit down and do it, and I will get it done. But yeah, so I have 70 scrubbies to do with the scrubby yarn, so I will just start pulling one color out and just make the scrubbies until all the balls are done, then go to the next color and do the same thing until I'm completely done, because a lot of times I have a little bit left over that I can just tie on and add it to another scrubby and go from there. But that's what that's what I was asked to do for a shower. I was asked if I could do it, and I could absolutely do it. So that's what I am doing. I'm gonna get that done for this shower. And I just remembered I have one more acquisition of yarn that I totally forgot I had. Let me go get it and I'll be right back. Okay, so the next thing that I forgot I had until just a little bit ago is I ended up getting this. It's called Rewind yarn from Lion Brand, Rewind yarn tape yarn. It's a flat yarn. It's not real thick. I was kind of hoping it was thicker than this, but I think I might hold it double. I want to make some cloth yarn bowls. I was gifted a basket type thing from my friend at Christmas time, and I think I showed it in one of my videos what I ended up getting, and I ended up putting all of my yarn in it for my mystery knit along that I was doing. And I really like that shape for a yarn type bowl. But I ended up getting this green, this blue, which, let me put my glasses on and I can tell you what color of blue it is. This is Hawaiian's Ocean, or Ocean's Hawaiian. This is Capri Breeze. And then I ended up getting this pinky mauve color, and this is Mahogany Rose. So I ended up getting these three colors, and I thought, you know, it's not as thick as I had hoped it would be, but if I hold it double, it might be thick enough. And maybe I'll have to hold it triple. I don't know. I'm going to test with it. I would like to maybe knit or crochet up some yarn bowls. But that's what I got it for. I just thought, you know, there's quite a bit of yardage on here. And I figured maybe I would be able to knit up some yarn bowls. Like I said, if I have to hold it all three colors at once, I'm okay with that. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just trying different things with that. But that's what I wanted to do with that kind of thing. I wanted to make a couple of yarn bowls. So that was I think that was all of the yarn acquisitions that I had. The next thing that I got is these little wooden things. And this is, I like this one because it's got an inch measure tape there, and then it also gives you the directions or the thicknesses of yarn that you have. So if you have no idea what size yarn you're dealing with, you can lay it on these things and find out the thickness of the yarn that you have. The other thing that it had with it, it was a 2-set, and it had for the needles, being able to know which size needle that you have. When you work with bamboo needles or any of your metal needles, the numbers end up coming off, or you just can't see them. I mean, if I don't have my glasses on, I can't see that number. And sometimes even with my glasses on, I can't see the number. So I have one of these in one of my needle bags, but I don't have multiples of them. So I saw these little wood things, and I thought they were really cool. So I grabbed these because it would definitely do an inch marker. I would have a tape measure, and then I would be able to know what size needles that I had, and then the kind of yarn, the thickness of the yarn that I was dealing with. The other thing that I don't, and I've seen somebody use it, and I don't know what they figure it out, but I know they wrap their yarn around this inch section here 10 times. I think it's 10 times, or I don't know how many times. Sorry, I shouldn't say 10 times. They wrap their yarn around this so many times, and it tells them how many, and it might be 10 times for your needle size, and that tells you how many stitches you get per that for cast on, so that you know how long of a long tail cast on that you have to have. So that I've got to look into that. I've seen a couple of YouTube videos on these and how to use that for wrapping that around. I know people wrap them around their needles for telling them 10 times around their needles, and that's how many. And when they have inches for that shows them. But I think that's what this kind of was. You wrap it around so many times, and that'll tell you how many stitches you get in that amount of yardage of material of yarn, and then you can figure out how long of a tail you need when you go to do a long tail cast on, especially if you're casting on 100 to 200 stitches for like a sweater. This is something that it's really easy, really nice to have to do. So I need to figure that out, and when I do, I will definitely let you guys know exactly what they said on this. But I ended up getting, it was a 2-pack of these, so I ended up getting 2 of these to be able to put into my knit bags so that I have them in my knit bags. So that was my last thing that I ended up getting for my acquisitions. So that is actually everything that I have. It wasn't a lot. I can't show you a lot of the bags that I have because, like I said, they are out at the moment on display. I got quite a bit of yarn. I got a lot of stuff that I have to do, and I did get quite a bit of yarn done. But hopefully next time I'll have my socks done and maybe something else cast on, and hopefully both sweaters done. But I will not show the sweaters finished until after they are gifted. So you won't be seeing the sweaters. They might be done, but they won't be, you won't see them on the podcast until after I've gifted them, just because I'm not going to take the chance of ruining the surprise. But I will do a video on the sweaters when they are done, and then I will put that into one of the videos that I have. But yeah, I will definitely talk about the sweaters and show them, but that video will not come out until after they have been gifted. So that, I guess, is it for today's video, guys. Like I said, there's been a lot going on with Tammy's Homesteading Crafts. We have, if you are local to me, please check out my website because I have every place I'm going to be for the summer. I got into a bunch of different farmers markets and craft vending shows and different things. So I'm going to have my bags at a lot of different places. Being able to have them in 2 brick and mortar stores, 2 different locations, 2 different styles of bags, that was fun to be able to design 2 different styles of bags. Thrilled with those 2 things. Very grateful to both the Lavender Rabbit and Turn 2 Cards and Collectibles for hosting my bags and putting them in their stores. I am grateful for both of those companies, both of those places, to let me have my bags in there and to be able to hopefully sell a ton of bags. I know with me, when I buy something, I like to first feel and see what it is. Know the quality that I'm getting. Once I realize the quality that it is, I'm fine buying online, but it's really hard to buy your first initial bag online and have no idea what the quality of it is. So I mean, it's really, I'm thrilled that I'm able to have my bags there so that people can actually look and touch and feel the bags and know the quality that they are getting. So please, if you are interested in any of my bags and you see a color or a design that you like, but it's not in the size that you want, reach out to me. I'm willing to make and custom make a bag for you guys that is, a different size. If you say you want a sock bag and, I only have that in an extra large, please reach out to me. I'm more than willing to make a sock size bag, which is the small bag, for you guys. So please, if you see a design in the store on the website that is either sold out or it's in a size that you want a smaller size or a bigger size, please reach out to me. If I have material, I will more than happily make it. A little bit of leeway to make it. It's one of those things, it's a pre-order type thing. I'm trying to get that on the website to be able to have a section that is a design your own bag type section where you can pick your top and bottom fabric, you can pick your inside fabric, and then you can pick whether you want a zipper, snaps, or handles, whether the handles are sewn in or removable, all that kind of stuff you're able to pick. So please, I'm working on that, so please be patient with me on that. But if you do see a bag that you might like or a different design that you are interested in, reach out to me and I will work with you the best I can to get the bag that you want. So in a specialty bag, reach out to me. I'm willing to do that kind of thing. Well, guys, I guess that is it for today's video. If you have not subscribed to my video, please consider doing so. It does benefit me by you subscribing to my YouTube channel. And as always, I will see you on the next one. Have a good day. Bye.